Awesome. Okay. Well, hey guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's get this going. Hopefully I don't mess things up again with my streaming setup, but we shall see. Okay. As you can hear today, there is no background music, sadly. But that's because, it doesn't appear that Soul of Yokai has background music right now. Okay. Let's get started, I guess. Soul of Yokai. Aha. Now the music starts. Ah, that's our lovely Kami guy. We love Kami guy, I guess. Or do we? Is he our love interest, or is the guy that we just killed our love interest? Well, I don't know. Like, we apparently defeated him in the last in the story that I skipped, but we don't know. We don't know. Loading. Okay, we shall we have 3 tickets, so we shall continue on. Let's see if I can remember my voices. A rookie archaeologist has to fight for survival when her expedition unearths a mummy's curse. Ooh. Tomb of the Forbidden Falcon. Me? Yokai? I'll admit, I had never considered the possibility. Okay, what did this guy sound like? Shoot. What did he sound like? I think we were going for arrogant. That's right. The yokai world will accept you with open arms. His smile grows as the light shimmers around him. All of your problems will disappear with one little exchange. I should have guessed there'd be a cost. If I did decide to... Wait, no, this is me. I'm talking, yeah, though. If I did decide to become a yokai, what would I need to exchange? For magic like this, it would require a soul. A soul? My soul? Tommen gives me a reassuring smile. It's a high cost, I am aware. But wouldn't you do whatever it takes to be with the one you love? I walked away from the one I love, all because I didn't want to cause him trouble for being with a human. I feel my heart sink again. But even if becoming yokai could fix everything. Is it really worth my soul? Thank you for the offer, but I'll need to think about it. I want to believe I can win the trust of the yokai world eventually, but can I do it without giving up my humanity? Tommen chuckles.
Very well. The offer stands. Until next time, my child.
The light in the shrine flickers out, and the mysterious Kami vanishes. He's gone. Was that really a Kami? I had so many questions, like, what kind of god is he? What happened to his shrine? A glance outside tells me the snowstorm has ended. That was pretty wild. I guess I should head back. Hey!
Michael Matthews, hello. Sakura petals, let's go. Yes, I agree. I mean, we are in springtime, so sakura it is.
The icy rocks are treacherous, and I slip, cutting my leg.
Well, look how clumsy I am. Just look at that. I slip and cut my leg. Freaking A. Do I cut it off?
I bet if I was a yokai, I wouldn't have problems like this. I heave a sigh and stop for a rest in front of Sakuya's grave. I look at the grave and imagine flying like Karasu or Sakuya.
Just FYI, we had dumped our boyfriend, Karasu, because we are human and we didn't want to burden him with our humanness. Honestly, she's just stupid.
I guess even though you could fly, you had challenges too, Sakuya. I'd like to think I understood you more than you knew. If only you had gotten another chance like I did. A shiver runs down my body, and I find it time to continue down the mountain. I have a chance to win the trust of the yokai world as a human. I don't want to give in to my fear and frustration like Sakuya did. As I enter the village, I catch sight of Hayato. He's fixing burnt houses. I haven't seen that kind of damage since Onimaru. I hope I wasn't somehow the cause of this. Hey, Hayato!
Wait, is it? Yeah, it's Hayato. Yeah, Hayato.
Hey, Hayato! Hayato glances up from where he's lifting a huge beam in place, but looks away shortly after.
What voice did I have for this guy? Huh, true wolf.
He looks really focused on his work.
I mean, I would too if I was lifting a beam.
Lending a hand here would help both Hayato and Yokai. This may be the chance I've been looking for.
Oh no, I'm about to make my first premium choice. Some choices cost rubies. These can let you access exclusive
scenes and improve your relationship with your love interest. Okay. Well, I think since we are a weak-ass human, we should stay back and watch, because we have 30 gems, but we're gonna stay back and watch, do the right thing. Hayato frowns. If you're not gonna help, then stay out of the way. The Cave of Time is fixed, but the past yokai sure did some damage. So, it was the yokai from the past that did this? I'm glad it wasn't my fault. They must have been frustrated and confused when they entered the modern yokai world instead of their own. I hurried a step back as a yokai hurries past. In my haste, I bump into a pile of wood but manage to catch a small bundle before it falls. Hayato grimaces. Well, I mean, considering how clumsy we are, I would grimace too. The next shipment of wood is here, Hayato, sir. Hayato frowns. Frown melts into a more relaxed expression. That was quick. Well done, Kawa. I watch as the kappa puffs out his chest at Hayato's praise. Why don't you help me with this house? It took a lot of damage. Right away, Hayato, sir. Kawa's eyes flash to the wood in my arms. Hey girl, give me that wood. He holds out his webbed hands. Let's see, should we give him the wood or tell him you want to help? Tough decision. I guess since we're already holding the wood, we'll tell him that we want to help him. Help? Kawa scoffs in a familiar way. He's picking up habits from Hayato. As if a human could do a better job building yokai houses than a yokai. The kappa snatches the wood from my hands. He's not very nice, but I'm not here to fight. I don't think we've met. Hayato said your name is Kawa? That's right. I'm here to follow in the steps of the greatest ruler of all time. Kawa sends an adoring glance at Hayato. Flattery will get you nowhere, kid. If you say so, sir. Hayato rolls his eyes, but I can see the hint of a grin. He's so gentle with Kawa. I wish I saw more of this side of Hayato. Okay, enough chatting. Back to work. Seeing Kawa rush to try his best for Hayato fills me with determination. What can I do? Hayato pauses, surprised. Guess you can get the tools I left further down the street. Not giving Hayato a chance to change his mind, I hurry to collect the tools. I set them next to him as he works with Kawa. Thanks. He grumbles barely loud enough for me to hear. He turns to Kawa. Well? Kawa crosses his arms, looking at Hayato in confusion. You gonna thank True Wolf for helping?
As if I would thank some disgusting human. Hayato clears his throat. I mean, yes, of course. The kappa mumbles a forced thank you. He really is a mini version of Hayato. Hayato nods before heading back to collect more wood. Kawa waits until Hayato is out of earshot before snapping at me. I don't know why the great Hayato is so fond of a human, but I don't trust you at all. I'm sorry to hear that, Kawa. But I won't give up. I'm determined to help in any way I can. Doesn't matter. You'll never be one of us. Huffing in disapproval, the kappa follows after Hayato. I force Kawa's words out of my mind and continue helping where I can until the sun begins to set. After a restful night, I hit the town feeling more energized. On my way, I catch sight of a familiar figure about to enter a shop. I'm about to call out to Yukio when I notice striking differences. She's as beautiful as Yukio. That must be one of his sisters.
Thank you for the shipment. I know things have been difficult lately.
Her conversation with the shopkeeper carries out into the street.
Yukio will come next time. He needs to focus more on the family business. That silly brother of mine should stop wasting his time with a human. Oh, looks like a female shopkeeper.
Oh, isn't Hayato part human? They're not so bad. Yukio's sister laughs distastefully.
The Yukiona can't be compared to the Oni. We would never stoop so low as to consort with humans.
I have to turn quickly to avoid being seen as Yukio's sister storms out of the shop. In my haste, I collide with someone. I'm sorry. Wait, Yukio?
Greetings. Lower voice, calm. Okay. Find our inner peace. Greetings, my lovely true wolf.
He catches me gracefully, but I take note of his strained smile.
It seems my sister Yukina already left.
He glances up the street.
She looks angry. She wasn't arguing with the shopkeeper about humans again, was she?
My expression must give away the answer. Yukio presses one hand to his temple.
I'm sorry about her, princess.
Yukio looks pretty forlorn about his sister's behavior.
Let's see. Should we reassure him or change the subject? I think we are going to reassure him.
You're You're not to blame for what your sister does, Yukio. You don't have to apologize for her. Yukio perks up at my words.
Thanks. You're always so kind. I wish she was as nice as she is hardworking. The Yukiona are a merchant clan. We sell rare handmade kimonos. And my sister recently had me take over a few of our shops.
Wow, that's a big responsibility, Yukio. He bows dramatically.
She actually didn't trust me before. But that all changed after I helped take down Onimaru.
Yukio smiles warmly.
I'd really like you to come to one of my shops sometime, True Wolf.
His enthusiasm makes me smile back. I'd love to. Yukio claps his hands together. I'm guessing that's a yay moment.
Oh, I'm so glad. I can't wait to share my family's legacy with you.
He gives me a flirtatious wink, and I can't help but blush. Oh my.
But forgive me, True Wolf. I've got some things to take care of. Why don't you head to Tengu Mountain? I heard there's going to be a big hunt. Perhaps you can lend a hand out there.
It's nice he's trying to help me find ways to be involved. Thanks for the tip, Yukio. After waving a goodbye at Yukio, I begin to trek up Tengu Mountain. Isn't that where we went last time? I guess? A crowd of Tengu gathers at the entrance to the village. Karasu is talking to a Tengu holding withered crops.
I guess we need to be cool. How do you be cool? If the crops are bad, we just have to hunt more. No? That doesn't sound like cool. If the crops are bad, we'll just have to hunt more.
The Tengu nods as Karasu glances at me.
Sorry, True Wolf. You came at a bad time.
It's okay, Karasu. Is something wrong with the crops?
Unfortunately, yes. Ever since we buried Sakuya, there have been problems with the land.
Karasu hoists his spear and looks out to the crowd.
I'm going to look into it, but until then, we'll have to rely on the hunt.
Hunt? This could be a good chance to get on the Tengu's good side. Count me in.
I'm sure I have never picked up a sword in my life.
Karasu's brows furrow.
You should know the hunt can get pretty dangerous.
I can tell Karasu is worried about me.
Let's see. Should I remind him I've survived worse, or tell him I'll be fine? I'll say that we'll remind him that we defeated stuff.
I'm no stranger to danger, Karasu. After our past adventures, what's one little hunt?
And those are the flag words.
Karasu sighs at my light tone, but there's a faint smile on his lips.
Very well, True Wolf. It's time. Let's go.
We follow the Tengu to the wooded hills at the base of the mountain. I noticed some of the Tengu giving Karasu the cold shoulder. But as the group splits up, a few of the friendlier Tengu wish me luck. I guess they're appreciative of any help they can get. They're counting on me. I'm gonna try my best on this hunt.
So excited and happy. You remind me of myself on my first hunting. You remind me of myself on my first hunting trip.
I catch a subtle smile on Karasu's usually stoic face. Oh, can you tell me a bit about it?
I waited for years to be able to join my brother on a hunt. We were quite the team. Those are some of my favorite memories of him.
I can imagine a little Karasu chasing after his big brother. It's a cute thought. I would have liked to see that. Karasu seems happy from the good memory.
Back then, I could hardly hold the spear.
He glances at me.
Which reminds me, how do you intend to hunt with no weapon?
I hadn't considered that. Karasu deftly sweeps his hunting spear in an arc through the air.
Like how my brother taught me long ago. Let me teach you how to fight with a spear like a Tengu.
Karasu proudly offers me his spear.
I guess I would learn how to use a spear, or should I just tell him no? We'll try to learn how to use a spear.
I reach out to take the gleaming weapon. Oh, it's heavier than I thought.
Good thing you're stronger than you look.
Karasu's teasing praise fills me with determination. I lift the weapon and turn the tip toward the woods.
Not quite. Hold it like this.
The Tengu coming around behind me, fitting his body against mine. My good. Hi, Zane! His toned chest presses against my back. Oh, gives me shivers. I feel my face getting hotter from his touch. Karasu?
Your hands are too close together.
Karasu's warm hands cover my own, guiding them to the right position.
Same with your legs. Spread them wider. That just sounds naughty.
He gently nudges my feet further apart. Like this? I adjust accordingly.
That's it. You're doing really well, True Wolf.
I detect a note of pleased surprise in his voice.
It took me weeks to get into this stance, but you've already got it.
What can I say? I have a great teacher.
Let's see. Your name sounds like Zan. Rhymes with W10. Oh, Zan. Awesome. I don't know about that. But I promise I'll go easier on you than my brother did for me.
Karasu begins to guide me through the motions of a basic swing. Hiya!
Whenever I messed up, Sakuya would bop me on the head with his spear.
That seems like a painful way to learn.
I didn't like it at the time, but looking back now, I'm grateful.
Karasu and I lift our arms and guide the spear in a sweeping arc.
I was a really shy child.
I give Karasu a sidelong glance. Karasu seems really open right now. Maybe it's the comfort of weapon training. I can speak.
My brother was the only one willing to put in the effort to teach me. But learning the spear made me more sure of myself.
He helped bring you out of your shell, huh? Even after just a short practice, I already feel more confident. I think I can understand that.
Sakuya helped me find my courage, but he also threw me back into darkness. Oh my. We don't want our beloved Karasu going back into darkness.
I try to face Karasu, but he gently squeezes my hands to keep me focused. Together, we lift the spear high into the air.
I'm glad I had someone else to help me find my way again. Someone with strength inside and out.
The way he said that, does he mean me?
Aw, snap.
I feel my cheeks flush red. So romantic.
Together now.
Karasu's words are a whisper against my skin.
Ugh, gives me goosebumps.
As one, we swing the spear down, slicing a tree branch clean off.
Not bad at all.
Karasu takes a step back to assess my spear work.
Now, try the swing on your own.
I go through the motions just as Karasu had shown me.
That's it, True Wolf. Lift the spear a little higher and it's perfect.
Like this? I lift the spear and bring it down in a satisfying sweep.
Impressive. I think you're ready for the hunt.
A rustle in the bushes comes from where the tree branch fell.
Aw, thank you, Zan. Zan. Sorry, I keep... Zan, yes.
Karasu holds out his hand and I pass him the spear. A wild boar zips between the trees.
This is our chance. I'm going after it. Stay here in case it doubles back. Except we have no weapon. Okay.
Karasu leaps into the bushes in pursuit. Adrenaline charges through my veins as the hunt begins. It would be great to have something to bring back to the hungry village. Any luck, Karasu? I hear a branch snap. Karasu? My clammy hands clamp over my mouth and I'm yanked backwards.
Make one sound, human, and you're dead meat.
Who is this guy? Karasu, help me!
Damsel in distress. Yeah, I would be hungry too, I guess, if all my stuff all my crops had died or something. Ah, it's Kappa. But yes, how have you been, Zan? And Mike? I think Mike said hi not too long ago. Okay, we can continue on. I guess we only have 2 more times before I need to pay for it. This is how they get you with those micro transactions. Twilight School. Oh my. You live in a world where zombies, vampires, and wolves exist. Humans call these creatures demi. Living together with the demis, you realize they're not as bad as you originally believed. Well, why would you go to this school if you were human and everyone else was a demi, I guess? Yes, it has been getting warmer. I mean, as you can see, I'm kind of in a tank top.
My attacker chuckles lowly behind me.
Finally got you. This world will be better off without the likes of you.
A flash of silver shoots out of the bushes. The yokai screeches and throws me forward in his attempt to dodge.
What the?
I turn to face the livid yokai and a spear impaled on a street.
On a tree, sorry, not a street. True wolf.
Karasu leaps out of the bushes and yanks his spear back.
Curses! It's the useless brother!
The yokai spits at Karasu's feet. Put 2!
What's going on over here?
Several Tengu enter the clearing, glancing between Karasu and the yokai. The yokai's expression changes to one of twisted hope.
Tengu brothers and sisters, welcome! It
pains me to see you forced to harbor the likes of a human. You did well under Sakuya, but now you suffer without him.
Don't listen to him. This yokai attacked True Wolf.
Some of the Tengu reach for their weapons, but others hesitate. The Tengu clan is going hungry, yes? Humans eat up our resources. Wouldn't it be better to eat them instead?
That's enough!
Karasu lifts his spear to attack. I don't know if it's a good idea to fight this yokai. Maybe I should stop Karasu.
Nah, let him fight. We want to see blood. Blood! Let it rain.
This yokai needs to know he shouldn't mess with us. One of the Tengu steps forward and Karasu freezes.
Karasu, would you really hurt an innocent yokai?
He looks worried. Maybe the Tengu are remembering what happened with Sakuya. Karasu would never hurt someone without reason.
This yokai is far from innocent. He attacked True Wolf. The human is fine, Karasu. Let this one go.
Karasu considers it for a tense moment. Begrudgingly, Karasu withdraws his blade.
There's no blood. We were promised blood.
The yokai smirks darkly. Have no fear, my Tengu brethren. There are many more of us. Does he mean rebel yokai? And we will free this world from the evil humans. A new era is coming. Be ready. With a final insidious look, the yokai escapes into the woods. He's not alone. There are more yokai who want to fight against humans. I shudder and look at Karasu. He steps forward. He steps toward me, but is intercepted by a Tengu.
Never mind all that. Did you find any prey, Karasu?
Karasu's slightly ruffled feathers tell me he's uneasy.
I agree. We needed to see more blood. Yes, there's a wild boar close by. I almost had it when...
He gestures to where the rebellious yokai disappeared. Karasu lost the boar so he could come back to save me.
Well, this is why you should have had a weapon to begin with. I'm just saying. Just saying. What does tree, oh, forest, yes. Eyes in the forest? You let some ruffian villager keep you from the hunt for this human? The village is starving. Keep that in mind the next time you feel distracted.
Karasu looks like he wants to say something, but hesitates.
Well, obviously, because, I can't protect myself.
He must feel like he's responsible for protecting both me and the village. But today he had to choose one over the other. The Tengu give me a cold look and leads the other hunters away. Now they seem even more skeptical of Karasu than before. Karasu, I'm so sorry.
No, it's not your fault. I need to become better at protecting both you and the village. I will try harder in the future.
But that's too much for one Tengu to handle. I look at Karasu who has a glint of determination in his eyes.
It's you that fuels my desire to do better.
My face flushes at his words. Oh. See you soon, Zan.
I need to get Zane out of my memory.
Oh, okay. Then I'll try harder too, Karasu. I barely make out a hint of a smile.
You should head back to your inn for now. It's going to get dark soon.
Sadly, I won't be much help hunting in the dark. All right, I'll get going now. I'll see you around. Karasu nods and turns to head back into the bushes. I give Karasu one last look before heading down the mountain. Despite Karasu's determination, I keep thinking about his predicament and all the new yokai uprisings. Lost in my thoughts, I almost missed the glow on the path in front of me. If only there was a way to help Karasu and everyone else.
Haha, we meet again, my child.
The light grows quickly, forming into the kami I met at the abandoned shrine. I'm afraid I come with a warning.
Oh wait, no, it's this guy talking. I'm afraid I come with a warning.
I don't know if I can take any more bad news today.
Today, those rebel yokai were just the beginning. As a god, I can see the future. Big things are coming for you. Darkness and challenges that you won't be able to overcome on your own.
He leans forward.
But that fate can easily be changed. Have you considered my offer to become a yokai? We are definitely not becoming a yokai right now.
No way! I'm not willing to give up my soul to be a yokai. Besides, I believe there's another way. Tommen smiles mysteriously.
Very well, child. You may take more time to consider it. However, I recommend you act before it's too late.
I swallow hard at that. There's a flash of scalding light as he vanishes. I continued back to town with more worries on my mind. I finally make it back to the inn, feeling exhausted. I'm preparing for bed when I hear a knock at my door.
Oi, it's me!
I barely open the door, a crack when Hayato pushes his way in.
Or us. Or rather, it's It's us.
Yukio and Karasu follow Hayato into my room. Another late night visit? Is everything okay?
I'm going to get straight to the point. It's not safe for you here, True Wolf. I told them about the attack on the mountain today. If there are really if there are truly yokai targeting you, Princess, then Hayato is right. The yokai world is too dangerous for you right now.
Their words and concern looks wash over me like a wave. You think I should leave the yokai world? The boys all look resolute. Even if I did leave, where would I go? The yokai world has become my home. I can't imagine abandoning it now.
The human world, obviously.
Back to Kyoto? It's been so long. But I don't have anything to go back to there. No home, not even a job.
Don't get hung up on trivial things like that. Staying alive is the most important.
He doesn't think of this as running. Hayato is more worried about me than I thought.
Time for a change? What are we changing?
I feel a small bundle of warmth until I catch sight of his bandaged hand. That's a new injury. The warmth is replaced by a weight on my chest when I realize that it may have been my fault. Me being here is putting the boys at risk.
I have just the solution for you, my darling.
Yukio's smile cuts through the tense atmosphere.
Why don't you work at one of my stores in the human world? To sweeten the deal, I also have a free apartment across the street I can give you. Well, isn't that just convenient? Oh yeah, definitely. I would take up that offer in a heartbeat.
Karasu gives him a cool look.
You only check on that place once a month.
Yukio laughs and raises his hands defensively.
Now, brother dear. If my sweet true wolf is there, I'll be sure to go to work every day to keep her company. I'm not sure about this.
Karasu gives Yukio a suspicious look.
I mean, he is hitting on your ex-girl.
Is Karasu jealous?
I mean, you were together. I would assume that he'd be jealous. No, duh. You just want to hog True Wolf for yourself, don't you?
Yukio just chuckles.
Maybe. but...
He cuts in with when the other boys begin to grumble.
The decision is yours, True Wolf.
He turns to me with a hopeful look. Leaving the yokai world means putting aside my goal of winning their trust. But can I really justify staying when it puts others at risk?
What do you think, True Wolf?
I muster up a small smile. Having a home and a job makes a big difference. I'd be happy to work with you in your shop, Yukio.
Wonderful.
Yukio claps his hands in delight. I glance again at Hayato's bandaged hand. If being here is dangerous, I don't have a choice. Yukio smiles reassuringly.
I'll get the preparations in place for tomorrow. You'll have a lovely new home soon, darling.
Yukio leaves humming excitedly.
It's settled then.
Hayato moves to the door, giving me one last lingering look.
Time to get back to work.
He turns and heads down the hall.
I should get back to the village.
Karasu looks like he doesn't want to leave just yet. I realize that if I go back to the human world, I may not see him much anymore. This may be my last chance for a while to enjoy time with him.
I mean, you broke his heart, and now you're leaving his world, so... yeah, I think so.
Should I ask to relax with Karasu?
I mean, I would, but, like, I don't got the muns. I'm poor. Only got 8 gems. Well, looks like we can't spend time with our beloved ex-boyfriend.
He's got a lot to take care of right now. I'll let him go. Have a safe flight back. The thought of Karasu returning to Tengu Mountain reminds me of the kami I met there. Wait, there is one more thing I'd like to ask him. Actually, Karasu, one more thing. I've been meaning to ask. What's with that shrine past the Tengu village? Why is it all boarded up? Karasu freezes, his eyes narrowing.
How did you find out about that shrine?
His tone suddenly turns cold. I came across it while walking in the mountain. Karasu holds up his hand, cutting me off.
That place is cursed. You must stay away from it.
Cursed? I can tell it is somehow a sensitive topic for him. Pushing down my curiosity, I nod to Karasu. He's got enough to deal with right now. I'll wait to ask more.
I mean, so this is where all the freaking problems of every freaking storyline with romance in it, they never talk to each other. They're like, nah, we'll talk later. See, if you say something now, you could just avoid all the freaking drama. But that's besides the point. Then we wouldn't have stories, I guess.
He gives me one last look and moves to the door.
Be safe, True Wolf.
Karasu leaves, and I finally head to bed. It takes a while for sleep to win the fight against my swirling thoughts. Yukio collects me from the inn early in the morning.
It's been a while since we've traveled through the Cave of Time.
His bubbly conversation helps distract me from worrying. I try to think of this as a fresh start rather than a failure. Yukio leads me through the cave, colors and sounds swirling as we travel.
Careful now, darling. We're almost there.
The tunnel opens up to a familiar sight.
Welcome back to the human world, True Wolf. Gasps. There's people! Human people!
The sights and sounds of bustling Kyoto tug at my heart. I've spent such a long time in the yokai world. It's strange to be back.
Follow me, princess. My shop is right over here.
Yukio leads me into an elegant shop. A bell chimes as we enter. Welcome to... Hang on. The solo shop employee leans over the counter. Eh? What is she doing here? I almost didn't recognize him in his human disguise, but it's Hayato's adoring fan, the kappa who was repairing houses.
I told you there'd be a new employee. Here she is.
But this is a human, Mr. Yukio.
And we are operating in the human world. She's a valuable asset. Yes, I agree, he does look red carpet ready, but I feel like his style may be a little, what's it called? Old-fashioned.
Kawa frowns, but doesn't retort.
How's business today?
Like usual. He gestures to the empty shop. Some of the beautiful kimono look like they've been on display for a long time.
Maybe True Wolf will be our lucky sales charm and business will boom.
I smile at Yukio's optimism. Well, I actually do know a thing or two about business. Memories of my old job come flooding back. Yukio joyfully claps his hands, but Kawa gives me a dirty look. I look around the store and reality starts to settle on me. This is a lot to take in. I think I'll step outside for a moment. The doorbell chimes again as I step out.
Everything okay, True Wolf?
Yeah, I just needed some fresh air.
A new life is a big change. I understand.
He flashes a charming smile.
But I know what might help you readjust to the joys of the human world. Allow me to welcome you back in style, princess. Let me take you on a date around Kyoto. So that was what he was planning. Thank you, Zan. Sorry. Zan. I will get it eventually.
I have to admit, I kind of miss doing human things. This could be fun. Yukio winks as he offers me his hand.
I would go on a date with you, but, rain check.
Sorry, Yukio. I think I'd rather take it easy for now. Yukio withdraws his hand, slightly let down.
Of course, as you wish, princess. Oh, but when you do feel like going out again, be careful. There's been a recall on food from Yamamoto. Food? Why is that? Why do you gotta be careful of that? Okay. Some people have gotten sick, and a few have even passed away.
Before I can inquire, a shrill scream cuts through the air. It's Yukio! A mob of squealing girls come stampeding toward us.
Oh my, good afternoon, ladies. Of course he's a freaking player.
The girls shove and shout, pushing me onto the outskirts of the group. I feel an uneasy sense of deja vu as I watch the girls swarm Yukio. I'm going to look for someplace quiet.
True wolf.
The screams grow louder as I walk away. I thought he was done with being a ladies' man. Irritation festers as I head down the street and turn the corner.
Well, okay, so you just broke up with your boyfriend, I don't know, like 3 days ago, and then now you're upset that this guy who's been hitting on you turns out to be a player? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But, I don't think you should be upset because, you know.
With eyes glued to the ground, I accidentally walk right into someone. Oh, I'm sorry. I was distracted and a sickly feeling rises in my chest when I see who I bump into.
True wolf.
Wait a minute. It's my ex-boyfriend?
Dun dun dun! And cliffhanger. Yeah, so I think we're going to end there for today. And in our next episode, we will find out what our ex-boyfriend's planning on doing. Basically, what we're hoping to do is take a knife and stab it through his heart. But don't actually do that to your exes. That would be bad. We do not stab people in the heart that piss us off. I mean, we would love to, but we don't. But yes, it was nice seeing you, Zan, and I don't know if Mike's still there, but I don't think he is. But it was nice seeing you guys again, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Ta-ta! I need this one. Hee hee.